just the wind and the sea, and your eyes agapimo Santorini dreaming. The sun drips gold on the caldera rim, whitewashed walls that hold the centuries in, blue domes rising like prayers to the sky. I saw you there and I couldn't walk by. Your linen dress caught the salt-lace breeze, your hair was dark as the midnight seas. You turned to me on those cobblestone stairs, and suddenly I was lost beyond repair. The church bells echoed down to the shore, and I knew I'd never been in love before. Not like this, not like the Aegean blue, not like the way my soul reached out for you. Whispers on the Aegean calling your name, every sunset in Oya sets my heart aflame. Κάθε μέρα, κάθε νύχτα I wait for you. Whispers on the Aegean, a love so true. Σ' αγαπώ, σ' αγαπώ. The islands know where the white meets the blue. That's where I'll go. Drank Ouzo as the evening burned gold. You told me stories that the elders once told, of gods and sailors and loves that defy the same deep waters where our hearts now collide. I traced your fingers on the terrace stone. For the first time I was not alone. The bougainvillea bloomed purple and red. Every word you whispered stayed inside my head. We danced barefoot where the donkeys once climbed, and in that moment I was frozen in time. Whispers on the Aegean calling your name, every sunset in Oya sets my heart aflame. Κάθε μέρα, κάθε νύχτα I wait for you. Whispers on the Aegean, a love so true. Σ' αγαπώ, σ' αγαπώ. The islands know where the white meets the blue. That's where I'll go. Fishing boats light up the bay below, a million stars in a midnight glow. You leaned your head so gently on my chest and told me, caro mio, this is best. The volcano sleeps beneath the ancient tide, but my heart erupts with nowhere to hide. Tomorrow or forever, I cannot tell, but here with you feels more than just a spell. The Meltemi winds carry songs so old, of every love the Aegean holds. If I never walk these streets again, if the wind takes me far from the Grecian sand, I remember the blue, I remember the white, I remember your face in the Santorini light. Thalassamu, take this promise to her shores. She is everything I was waiting for. On the Aegean calling your name, every sunset in Oya sets my heart aflame. Κάθε μέρα, κάθε νύχτα I wait for you. Whispers on the Aegean, a love so true. Σ' αγαπώ, σ' αγαπώ. The islands know where the white meets the blue. That's where I'll go. Σ' αγαπώ, the wind carries my voice across the Aegean. Kalinixta, my love.
una chitarra sotto la luna. The scent of limoncello on the breeze. Amalfi, ti amo.
The moonlight spills like silver wine down the cliffs where the lemon trees entwine. I sit beneath the branches old and wise, with a mandolin and longing in my eyes. The coast of Amalfi curves in gentle sighs, every wave a lullaby before it dies. The church of Sant'Andrea watches from above, while I sing this ancient song of love. The terracotta rooftops fade to sleep, and I make promises I'll always keep. To you who walks these winding stone pathways, to you who fills my nights and all my days. Amalfi serenade, bella luna shine, tell her every star in the Tyrrhenian is a sign. Canto per te sotto il cielo blu, Amalfi serenade, my heart beats true. Dolce amore, dolce vita, hear my song. Ti amerò, ti amerò lifelong. I remember when you came down from Ravello, carrying basil, warm bread, and a yellow bottle of wine from the vines on the hill. The whole world stopped and the night grew still. We shared a meal on the balcony ledge, with the sea below making its ancient pledge. Your laughter rang like the church bells at noon. I prayed that dawn would not come too soon. You taught me words in the old Napoli tongue, and every syllable has stayed on my lungs. Amalfi serenade, bella luna shine, tell her every star in the Tyrrhenian is a sign. Canto per te sotto il cielo blu, Amalfi serenade, my heart beats true. Dolce amore, dolce vita, hear my song. Ti amerò, ti amerò lifelong.
The Positano lights are diamonds on the bay. Fishermen return at the close of day. I watch the boats with their lanterns aglow, and think of all the things I need you to know.
That every lemon blossom on this twisted vine carries the sweetness of your lips on mine. That Majolica domes reflect the sea the way your eyes reflect eternity. I've traveled far from Napoli to Sorrento's shore, but your love is what I was searching for. Play, mandolino, play for me tonight. Fill the Amalfi air with pure delight. Let the music climb the terrace mountain green to the window where my Bella stands unseen. If these strings break before the morning light, know my heart plays on through Amalfi Serenade, bella luna shine, tell her every star in the Mediterranean is a sign. Canto per te sotto il cielo blu, Amalfi Serenade, my heart beats true. Dolce amore, dolce vita, hear my song. Ti amerò, ti amerò lifelong.
Buonanotte, amore mio. Sleep beneath the lemon trees. The mandolin fades, but my love never will. Duérmete mi rosa andaluza.
The guitar still echoes in the plaza, Sevilla dreaming of you.
The orange blossoms fall like gentle rain on the streets where I first called your name. Andalusia burns with a midnight fire, but it's nothing next to my desire. The flamenco dancer stamped her final beat, and you appeared, making my world complete. Your mantilla of black lacy framed your face, a dark-eyed angel full of Spanish grace. The iron balconies cast shadows long and deep, while Sevilla's soul was drifting off to sleep. You gave me a rose from the courtyard vine, and from that moment you were always mine. Andalusian rose, flor de mi pasión, you bloom inside the garden of my corazón. Bésame, bésame, under the Spanish stars. Andalusian rose, no distance is too far. Te quiero más que a la luna y al sol. You are the flame and I am the farol. We walk through Triana as the river gleams. In your dark eyes 1,000 candles beam. The gypsy guitars played a sola so deep, music for the souls that cannot sleep. I pulled you close beneath the Giralda tower. In that silence we discovered our power. The scent of Assar drifted on the air. You were a prayer I had forgotten to dare. Your voice was softer than a cantar's sigh, and I was certain I would love you till I die. Andalusian rose, flor de mi pasión, you bloom inside the garden of my corazón. Bésame, bésame, under the Spanish stars. Andalusian rose, no distance is too far. Te quiero más que a la luna y al sol. You are the flame and I am the farol. In a whitewashed patio where the fountain sings, I placed a silver ring on a chain that swings against your heart where the flamenco beats. In that old courtyard where two shadows meet, the Alcazar gardens bloom in jasmine white, but your beauty outshines the softest light. From Cordoba to Cadiz the stories are told of a love like ours that never grows old. The castanets have fallen quiet and still, but my heart keeps rhythm and always will. If the Guadalquivir should ever cease to flow, and the Sierra Nevada lose its snow, only then would my love for you grow dim. Only then, mi vida, would these eyes not swim. But until that day, beneath the Andalusian sky, I am yours and you are the reason why. Andalusian rose, flor de mi pasión, you bloom inside the garden of my corazón. Bésame, bésame, under the Spanish stars. Andalusian rose, no distance is too far. Te quiero más que a la luna y al sol. You are the flame and I am the farol.
Adiós, mi rosa.
Sleep beneath the jasmine.
The guitar falls silent,
But my love serenades you still.
the fog rolls in across the harbor mouth. A ship's bell rings. Somewhere in the distance, every sailor needs a harbor, and you are mine.
The old stone pier wears the footsteps of 1,000 men who sailed away and sailed back home again. The lighthouse sweeps its beam across the misty bay, guiding hearts to where their true love stay. I packed my bag when the morning tide was low, turned to you and whispered, I have to go. The cargo ships are waiting in the channel deep, but I left my soul behind for you to keep. Your handkerchief was white against the gray of dawn, and on the wind your soft farewell was drawn. 18 months I've counted waves and watched the stars, wondering where on earth you are. Harbor of hearts, bring me back to shore, to the arms of the one that I adore. Marineo, marineo, the sea is wide, but my heart stays anchored on the other side. Ti aspetto at the harbor wall, harbor of hearts, the truest port of all. I've seen the lights of Malta fading in the wake. I've rounded Crete for a cargo's sake. Piraeus mornings, Tunisia nights, Alexandria's ancient harbor lights. But every compass points me back to you, through every storm and every sea that's blue. Your photograph is folded near my chest, in the little port town where my heart found rest. The captain shouts the course to steer and hold, but my true north is your love of gold. Harbor of hearts, bring me back to shore, to the arms of the one that I adore. Marinaio, marinaio, the sea is wide, but my heart stays anchored on the other side. Ti aspetto at the harbor wall. Harbor of hearts, the truest port of all. She lights a candle every Sunday morn in the chapel where the fishermen are born. She prays to Santa Maria for the sea, to bring her lonely sailor back, to bring him back to me. The olive wood rosary worn smooth by her hands holds more faith than all the foreign lands. And when the telegram says the ship is due, she wears the dress of Mediterranean blue. The village gathers on the weathered quay, love against the distance of the sea. A bellboy clan somewhere beyond the reef, the sound of waiting wrapped in disbelief. But every vessel finds its harbor in the end. Every broken journey learns to mend. The lighthouse doesn't ask where you have been. It only shines to welcome you back in. Portami a casa, portami da lei. Home is not a place, it's who you wait to see. Harbor of hearts, bring me back to shore, to the arms of the one that I adore. Marinaio, marinaio, the sea is wide, but my heart stays anchored on the other side. Ti aspetto at the harbor wall. Harbor of hearts, the truest port of all. The ship's horn blows low and long. I see her on the pier, her handkerchief still white. La mia casa, il mio cuore, my harbor, my home. Rustling silver leaves in the afternoon, beneath this ancient tree I made my promise. Ulivo, testimon del mio amore. The olive grove has stood here centuries long, gnarled and patient, silent and strong. Its silver green leaves whisper to the breeze, secrets carried from across the seven seas. I brought you here when the harvest moon was high, with nothing but the truth in my heart and the stars in the sky. The earth beneath our feet was dry and warm, but your presence was the calm before the storm. Of love that swept through me like a Levante wind, something that would never end once it begins. The crickets sang their ancient evening hymn as I knelt down on the rocky time-sweet rim. Promise beneath the olive tree, eterno giuramento, every branch a witness, every root a testament. Ti prometto, forever and a day. Promise beneath the olive tree, I will never stray. The oil of these fruits anoints what we have found, amore vero, on this sacred ground. You gathered wild oregano upon the hill. The scent still lingers on my fingers still. We press the olives as the season turned to gold. Your hands in mine, a story to be told. The terrace fields roll down toward the distant sea. A simpler life, but it's everything to me. You laugh and say the olive tree outlives us all, that our love is just a moment, brief and small. But I believe this tree remembers what we swore, and will remember it 1,000 harvests more. Promise beneath the olive tree, eterno giuramento, every branch a witness, every root a testament. Ti prometto, forever and a day. Promise beneath the olive tree, I will never stray. The oil of these fruits anoints what we have found, amore vero, on this sacred ground. We built a home of local stone and handmade tile on the hillside where the olive groves stretch mile on mile. Our children climb the branches bent and gray, and hear the story of that harvest day. The figs grow sweet where the sun has blessed the land, and everything we planted grew as planned. The village priest once told us love is like the tree. It needs deep roots to grow eternally. I water ours with every dawn I rise, and find forever written in your eyes. When the tree grows old and its branches bare, and the wind grows cold in the winter air, I'll still be holding the promise that I made in the dappled light, in the olive shade. Non ti lascerò mai, non ti lascerò, beneath the same old tree where our love first grew. Promise beneath the olive tree, eterno giuramento, every branch a witness, every root a testament. Ti prometto, forever and a day. Promise beneath the olive tree, I will never stray. The oil of these fruits anoints what we have found, amore vero, on this sacred ground. The leaves keep rustling year after year. The tree remembers, and so do I. Per sempre, per sempre, beneath the olive tree. Hush now, my darling, the lagoon is still. The last gondola glides beneath the windowsill. San Marco sleeps beneath a mist of pearl and gray, and I am here to sing your dreams this Venetian day. I met you where the bacino meets against the old stone wall. The water lapped a rhythm like a lover's call. Your eyes held all the centuries this sinking city knows. 1,000 years of passion in a single rose. We walked the narrow corridor where the lanterns barely gleam, and Venice wrapped around us like a half-remembered dream. The bridge of sighs above us and my heart below your feet. Ti amo, ti amo, with every cobblestone we meet. So let the waters rise, my love, let the Adriatic sigh. I'll hold you till the last campanile touches sky. In this city built on water, on devotion and on stone, Venezia, Venezia, you will never be alone. Through flood and fog and fading light, through every tide that turns, the fire of San Marco in my heart forever burns. Let the world outside keep spinning, we have found our sacred ground in Venezia, my darling, where eternal love is found. Take my hand across the Rialto as the merchants close their stands. The golden glass and spices slip like hours through our hands. I bought a single red carnation from a flower girl who smiled. She saw forever written in the way you looked at mine. A violin is playing from a window up above. The notes fall down like petals on the city that we love. You whisper in the twilight with a voice like chapel bells. Ti amo, ti amo, and the rest of heaven fell. So let the waters rise, my love, let the Adriatic sigh. I'll hold you till the last campanile touches sky. In this city built on water, on devotion and on stone, Venezia, Venezia, you will never be alone. Through flood and fog and fading light, through every tide that turns, the fire of San Marco in my heart forever burns. Let the world outside keep spinning, we have found our sacred ground in Venezia, my darling, where eternal love is found. The pigeons scatter in the piazza at the stroke of noon, but I will never scatter, I will never leave too soon. I'd trade 100 lifetimes just to hold you by this quay, watching gondoliers in striped shirts roll the afternoon away. The Doge's palace glows in amber as the sun descends, and every sinking stone declares that love will never end. We'll dance upon the water when the orchestras begin. Ti amo, ti amo, beneath the lion's golden wings. Some say this city is a widow dressed in fading lace, a beauty slowly drowning with a tear upon her face. But I see something different when I look into your eyes. I see a love so stubborn that it will not be denied. If Venice sinks beneath the sea on some forgotten dawn, our love will be the lighthouse that the sailors sail upon. Two hearts that beat in unison, two souls that intertwine. Forever in this floating church, your hand forever mine. So let the waters rise, my love, let the Adriatic sigh. I'll hold you till the last campanile touches sky. In this city built on water, on devotion and on stone, Venezia, Venezia, you will never be alone. Through flood and fog and fading light, through every tide that turns, the fire of San Marco in my heart forever burns. Let the world outside keep spinning, we have found our sacred ground in Venezia, my darling, where eternal love is found. The mist rolls in across the Grand Canal tonight, a single gondola fading out of sight. Ti amo, ti amo. Sleep now, my Venetian lullaby. Silence on the terrace, the Riviera gleams, a million diamonds scattered on the sea of endless dreams. Somewhere a piano plays a melody from long ago, and the moon above Monaco begins to glow. I saw you at the casino, beneath the crystal chandeliers. The roulette wheel was spinning, but the world just disappeared. Your gown was silver starlight, your smile was caught azure, and suddenly I knew what all my wandering was for. We stepped onto the balcony above the shimmering bay. The yachts were lit like candles, and the night began to pray. You touched my face and whispered with a voice I can't forget, Mon amour, mon amour, I am yours since first we met. Under the Monte Carlo moon, shining on the sea, every wish I ever made is standing next to me. Let the glamour fade and fortune turn, let the roulette table spin. I have found my treasure, mon amour, I have found my everything. La lune, la lune, witness to this vow. Toujours, toujours, always and for now. Let the Côte d'Azur keep sparkling for lovers yet to bloom. I'll hold you here forever beneath the Monte Carlo moon. We drove the Grand Corniche at dawn with the top pulled down. The Mediterranean stretched like a blue and endless gown. The scent of jasmine and of pine came tumbling up the cliffs and every mile we traveled felt like heaven's greatest gift. We stopped at Ace to watch the sun paint gold upon the stone, a medieval garden where our hearts were not alone. You said the word I'd waited for since long before my birth. Toujours, mon amour, toujours, the sweetest word on earth. Under the Monte Carlo moon, shining on the sea, every wish I ever made is standing next to me. Let the glamour fade and fortune turn, let the roulette table spin. I have found my treasure, mon amour, I have found my everything. La lune, witness to this vow. Toujours, toujours, always and for now. Let the Côte d'Azur keep sparkling for lovers yet to bloom. I'll hold you here forever beneath the Monte Carlo moon. The harbor at Cap Ferrat is quiet in the afternoon. We share a glass of rosé while the summer sings its tune. The fishing boats come drifting home with stories from the deep, and I have found the promise that I'll always, always keep. Your hair moves in the ocean breeze like music without sound. You are the only paradise I ever truly found. Not all that glitters here is gold, but some things are much more. Mon amour, mon amour, you're what every heart beats for. They come from every corner of the earth to touch the gold, to chase the fleeting thrill that leaves the solitary cold. But I have found a richness that no fortune can bestow, a love that doesn't crumble when the cold mistral winds blow. The Mediterranean waters kiss the shore at Antibes, and I will kiss you faithfully with every breath I breathe. Let princes and let paupers play their games of chance and fame. I won the only prize that matters when you spoke my name. The moon hangs like a lantern over Monte Carlo Bay. I thank whatever power placed you in my path that day. Under the Monte Carlo moon, shining on the sea, every wish I ever made is standing next to me. Let the glamour fade and fortune turn, let the roulette table spin. I have found my treasure, mon amour, I have found my everything. La lune, witness to this vow. Toujours, toujours, always and for now. Let the Côte d'Azur keep sparkling for lovers yet to bloom. I'll hold you here forever beneath the Monte Carlo moon. The silence on the terrace, the Riviera gleams, a million diamonds scattered in the sea of endless dreams. Somewhere a piano plays a melody from long ago. of Mykonos are ringing soft and low. The windmills turn above the port, the sea begins to glow. I mend my nets in silence as the stars come out to stare, and every stitch I weave becomes a fisherman's prayer. Before the first light touches Chora's whitewashed walls, I push my kaiki out to where the deep water calls. The Thalassa, she is my oldest friend. She gives, she takes, she carries me until my journey's end. But since I met you, Agape Mount, the sea has changed her tune. She whispers not of solitude beneath the hanging moon. She sings of olive skin and hair as dark as midnight wine, and teaches this old psara that love can be divine. Come down to the harbor when the fishing boats return. I'll bring you octopus and wine and all the stars that burn. No golden palace can compare to whitewashed walls and sea. Agape, Agapimo, you are Mykonos to me. The Thalassa gave me everything I need to be a man. The salt, the sun, the honest work, the courage in my hands. But nothing from the ocean floor, no treasure from the tide, compares to you, my Agape, standing faithful by my side. Remember when we sailed to Delos in the silver afternoon? You wore a crown of wild thyme and you hummed an ancient tune. The sacred isle of Apollo, bless the waters where we passed. And I knew this fisherman had found his home at last. We dove into the crystal bay where Aphrodite smiled. The Aegean held us gently like a mother holds her child. I've wrestled with the octopus and storms that split the mast, but nothing made my heart race like the kiss we shared at last. Come down to the harbor when the fishing boats return. I'll bring you octopus and wine and all the stars that burn. No golden palace can compare to whitewashed walls and sea. Agape, Agapimo, you are Mykonos to me. The Thalassa gave me everything I need to be a man. The salt, the sun, the honest work, the courage in my hands. But nothing from the ocean floor, no treasure from the tide, compares to you, my Agape, standing faithful by my side. The wind from Meltemi is blowing and the sea is sharp today, but I'm not afraid of thunder since you came to stay. I used to think a fisherman was married to the phone, destined for the open water, never quite at home. But now I see the harbor lights that guide me to your door, and every prayer I offer up means more than it did before. I thank the sea for keeping me alive through every squall, so I could know my agape, so I could know it all. The old men sit at Little Venice, watching waves roll in. They talk of fish they almost caught, and women they should have kissed. I listen to their stories and I bow my grateful head. I'll not be one of them someday, with nothing left unsaid. I spent my youth in conversation with the deep blue sea. She taught me patience, taught me strength, but never taught me how to be a man who gives his heart completely, holding nothing back. Until you came, agape mo, and showed me what I lacked. The fishing nets are mended now, the boat is tied with care, but my heart sails out to you tonight, a fisherman's prayer. Come down to the harbor when the fishing boats return. I'll bring you octopus and wine, and all the stars that burn. No golden palace can compare to whitewashed walls and sea. Agape, agape mo, you are Mykonos to me. The thalassa gave me everything I need to be a man. The salt, the sun, the honest work, the courage in my hands, but nothing from the ocean floor, no treasure from the tide compared.
The ferry from Sorrento cuts the Tyrrhenian blue, and there upon the horizon the island comes to view. The Faraglioni standing like sentinels of stone, and my heart knows it's coming home to a love it's never known. We climbed the Scala Phoenicia at the turning of the day. The scent of lemon blossoms drifted up to light our way. Below us lay the Grotta Azzurra, bathed in sapphire light, a beauty so impossible it made the spirit fight. We paused beside an ancient wall where bougainvillea grew, and in that moment I beheld a vision strange and true. The island whispered through the pines, through every winding street. Some loves are written in the stone, some hearts were meant to meet. In the Capri twilight, when the sun meets the sea, every shadow turns to velvet, every wish is meant to be. The bells of San Giacomo ring out across the bay, and I will love you till the stars all fade away. Lemon blossoms, moonlit fountains, the Faraglioni rise. Eternity is written in your dark Italian eyes. Let the world beyond this island spin its took a little boat to where the blue grotto glows. The oarsman sang a Neapolitan song as we rowed slow. The water burned with azure fire beneath the low stone arch, and you reached out to touch the light like some enchanted torch. I've traveled far across this earth, seen many a glorious sight, but nothing held a candle to your face in that blue light. The cavern echoed with the soft refrains of ancient rhyme, and I knew I wanted you until the ending of all time. In the Capri twilight, when the sun meets the sea, every shadow turns to velvet, every wish is meant to be. The bells of San Giacomo ring out across the bay, and I will love you till the stars all fade away. Lemon blossoms, moonlit fountains, the Farragioni rise. Eternity is written in your dark Italian eyes. Let the world beyond this island spin its weary, hurried race. We have found our forever in this Capri twilight place. The piazzetta fills with lovers as the evening lamps come on. The scent of fresh limoncello and of roses on the lawn. We sit beneath the ancient clock and watch the people pass, two hearts suspended in the amber of this perfect glass. The Via Tragara winds away through gardens toward the sea, and every turn suggests the shape of what our love will be. The Emperor Tiberius built his palace on this hill, but even he could not command the way my heart stands still. They say the sirens sang from rocks like these in days of old, luring sailors to the depths with voices made of gold. But I have heard a sweeter song, one that I don't resist, the music of your laughter in the evening's amethyst. The moon hangs over Monte Solaro like a pearl. I wrap my jacket round you and I watch your hair uncurl. There are islands made of paradise in every tropic sea, but Capri holds the only paradise that matters now to me. The fragrance of the lemon trees, the salt upon the air, the knowledge that wherever you are, my soul is anchored there. In the Capri twilight, when the sun meets the sea, every shadow turns to velvet, every wish is meant to be. The bells of San Giacomo ring out across the bay, and I will love you till the stars all fade away. Lemon blossoms, moonlit fountains, the Farragioni rise. Eternity is written in your dark Italian eyes. Let the world beyond this island spin its weary, hurried race. We have found our forever in this Capri twilight place. The last boat leaves from Ato, but the Tyrrhenian blue, and there upon the horizon the island comes to view. Farragioni standing like sentinels of stone, and my heart knows it's coming home to a love it's never known. We climbed the Scala Phoenicia at the turning of the day. The scent of lemon blossom.
Listen, can you hear the bouzouki start to play? The lanterns sway above the terrace, looking out across the bay. The ouzo glitters in the glass like afternoon's last light, and love is walking through the door and into the Greek night. I was sitting with the sailors at a table made of pine. The waiter brought calamari and a jug of village wine. The bouzouki played a hasapiko, slow and sweet and sad, when you walked into the taverna and everything went mad. Your dress was white as Cycladic walls against the evening sky, and every old man at the bar let out a heavy sigh. You looked across the crowded room and found me with your eyes. The music stopped, the world stood still, and paradise arrived. Dance with me in the taverna by the sea. Let the bouzouki sing our destiny. Sirtaki on the flagstones, ouzo in the glass. Let the whole world wonder as the moonlit lovers pass. Opa, opa, let the music rise and soar. I've never felt a heartbeat like the one I'm feeling for. The sea below, the stars above, the wine, the song, the night. I found my agape in the warm Greek lamplight. We spilled into the courtyard where the jasmine climbs the wall. The old man with the worry beads said nothing, saw it all. You taught me how to dance the steps my clumsy feet should know, and everyone was cheering as we stumbled to and fro. We broke a plate against the stones and laughed until we cried, and something ancient in my chest refused to stay inside. The fisherman's wife from Simi smiled and blessed us with her eyes. She said the gods of old were watching from perches in the skies. Dance with me in the taverna by the sea. Let the bouzouki sing our destiny. Sirtaki on the flagstones, ouzo in the glass. Let the whole world wonder as the moonlit lovers pass. Opa, opa, let the music rise and soar. I've never felt a heartbeat like the one I'm feeling for. The sea below, the stars above, the wine, the song, the night. I found my agape in the warm Greek lamplight. The hour grows late, the bouzouki player rests his tired hands. The taverna owners counting drachmas, making future plans. We walk down to the water's edge, the pebbles white and smooth. The moon has traced a silver path, and everything is truth. The smell of grilled octopus still lingers in the air. You rest your head upon my chest, and nothing can compare. The islands of the Cyclades are scattered on the deep, but you and I had found the shore
where faithful lovers sleep. What is it about the Grecian night that opens up the soul, that takes two strangers at a bar and somehow makes them whole? Perhaps it's Dionysus pouring mischief in the wine. Perhaps it's Aphrodite drawing lovers' hearts in line. I only know that something stirred the moment you appeared, a feeling that was older than the temples yet revered. The bouzouki's final chord still trembling in the air, and I am trembling too, because I know I'm yours to care. The sea has seen 1,000 years of tavernas and of songs, of sailors drunk on love and ouzo, writing ancient wrongs. Tonight a new verse was added to the ballad of the deep, the night I found my agape in a taverna by the sea. Dance with me in the taverna by the sea. Let the bouzouki sing our destiny. Sirtaki on the flagstones, ouzo in the glass. Let the whole world wonder as the moonlit lovers pass. Opa, opa, let the music rise and soar. I've never felt a heartbeat like the one I'm feeling for. The sea below, the stars above, the wine, the song, the night. I found my agape in the warm Greek lamplight. The taverna closes softly, the lanterns one by one, but the sea keeps singing to the morning sun. Kalinikta taverna, Kalinikta agapimo. I found forever in a taverna by the sea.
The accordion breathes before the man can speak. Its leather lungs remember every street, from Ventimiglia to the shores of Nice. Mon ami, the music never sleeps. The espresso cools beside the warm cafe door. Salt wind tangles with the scent of coffee. I play the songs my father played before, when love was still a promise someone offered me. Amico mio, the sea knows every note. The fishing boats return at 4:30. Her photograph still folded in my coat. She danced here once, she will not dance no more. Sulla lune the old town turns to silver smoke. The accordion weeps where words would only choke. I pull the bellows wide and let the music sigh, a lifetime pressed between the reeds tonight. Play for me, accordion man, play until the stars descend. Let every chord be a letter I could never send. Mon ami, mon amour perdu, the melody remains. The heart expands, the heart breaks in the same refrain. She came from Lyon with summer in her step.
Her grandmother was born in Napoli. She said the border towns are places people kept the ghosts of all the lives they used to be. We walked the harbor wall in fading light. The accordion across my chest was warm. Amico mio, I played for her that night, a song to shelter lovers from the storm. The fishing nets hung drying in the square. Sous la lune I swore I'd always meet her there. But autumn brought a letter to the shore, and silence is the heaviest bellows to endure. Play for me, accordion man, play until the stars descend. Let every chord be a letter I could never send. Mon ami, mon amour perdu, the melody remains. The heart expands, the heart breaks in the same refrain. Now 20 years I've settled on these keys. The seaside town still gathers at my song. The tourists ask for something French and sweet. They do not know the sadness in my palms. Amico mio, the children stop to dance. They toss their coins into the velvet case. Sometimes I swear I catch a second glance of someone with her gentleness of face. Sous la lune I close my eyes and she is near. The accordion translating every tear. The border between memory and the sea is thinner than a minor key. Perhaps she lives in Marseille with a garden and a ring. Perhaps she hums the melody I gave her every spring. Mon ami, the world is wide, the heart is small and true. Some loves are meant for music, not for keeping, not for you. Play for me, accordion man, play until the stars descend. Let every chord be a letter I could never send. Mon ami, mon amour perdu, the melody remains. The heart expands, the heart breaks in the same refrain. The accordion closes like a tired bird. Sous la lune, the last note fades unheard. The espresso cup is empty on the bar. Amico mio, I wonder where you are. I wonder where you are. In Alfama's narrow streets, the fado rises slow, a voice like stone worn smooth by centuries of rain. The Tagus River answers what the heart already knows. Saudade has no translation, only pain. The yellow tram climbs through the ancient maze of stone. Meu amor, I walk these stairs a younger man, with your hand inside my hand. I was not alone. We burned so bright, the sun grew envious of our span. The fado houses spill their amber light downhill. The singers mourn a love they never had, but I mourn one I held and hold and always will. The difference makes the sweeter music sad. In El Fama, every shadow knows your face. The laundry flutters white against the fading blue. Lisboa holds her children in a salt embrace. The Atlantic took me, but it could not take you. Sing fado for the one who sailed away. Let the guitar cry the words I cannot say. Saudade is the ocean between what is and what has been. Meu amor, the tide returns, but never you. Never you again. We rented rooms above the chapel on the hill. The bells rang out for weddings we would never plan. You traced the coastline on my shoulder, standing still. A cartography of longing on a man. The sardine sellers called your name in morning light. The Gingina warmed us when the evening chilled. We swore upon the stars above the Barrow Alto nights that every promise between us would be fulfilled. The sea called me to work, the sea that never yields. The boats depart from Belém Tower at the dawn. Meu amor, I sent a letter from the fields, and 6 months later learned that you had gone. Sing fado for the one who sailed away. Let the guitar cry the words I cannot say. Saudade is the ocean between what is and what has been. Meu amor, the tide returns, but never you. Never you again. The years have silvered every hair upon my chest. I still come to the fado house on Tuesdays. The singers change, the songs remain. I am a guest whose grief has ripened into melancholy ways. Meu amor, they say you live now in the north, with children and a husband and a quiet garden wall. And something in me still believes you'll one day wander forth to find the man who answered when the fado called. Alfama does not judge a love that could not last. She only asks you, sing it true and deep and long. The present is a boat, the future comes too fast. The past is where the Portuguese belong. I do not wish for you to weep, I only wish the sea were not so wide. I do not wish for you to leave your sleep, I only wish the Father had not lied. It promised me that distance was a foolish thing, that love could cross the water like a bird. But Lisboa taught me suffering is the truest note that any voice has heard. Sing Fado for the one who sailed away. Let the guitar cry the words I cannot say. Saudade is the ocean between what is and what has been. Meu amor, the tide returns, but never you, never you again. Beloved farmer's narrow streets, the fire rises slow. A voice like stone water smoothed by centuries of rain. The Tagus River answers what the heart already knows. Saudade has no translation, only pain. The yellow tramp climbs through the ancient maze of stone. Meu amor, I walk these stairs, the younger man, with your hand inside.
The Sirocco rises from the burning heart of sand. It crosses water no man's feet have ever known. From Africa to Malta with a message in its hand. Habibi, you are the heat I call my own. I met her where the Sahara meets the northern sea, a harbor bar in old Valletta's golden stone. The wind was blowing hot across the blue to me, and in her eyes a desert sun and salt had grown. Her mother came from Tunis long before the war. Her father fished the waters off the Libyan coast. She wore the amber beads the women from the south still wore, and spoke of love in languages the sea had lost. Habibi, when she danced, the room grew still and wide. The ceiling fans surrendered to her sway. The Mediterranean knew it had a rival in her pride. The desert and the ocean met halfway. Sirocco wind, carry me across the water. Sirocco wind, tell her I am waiting still. The sea divides, but the heart has no border. Habibi, the fire travels where it will. We stole a week of heaven in a whitewashed room. The shutters closed against the afternoon assault. The Sirocco rattled every window with a boom, and every kiss was an exonerated fault. The spice soup below was sent up cinnamon and rolls. The harbor bells rang out for ships we would not take. Habibi, she whispered, every lover knows the crossing is the promise that the heart must break. Her father called her back to Tunis in the fall. The letter came on paper thin as onion skin. She pressed her amber necklace to my chest before the call, and silently I let the Sirocco enter in. Sirocco wind, carry me across the water. Sirocco wind, tell her I am waiting still. The sea divides, but the heart has no border. Habibi, the fire travels where it will. The years have taught the Maltese stone to hold my weight. The cafe tables where I sit remember hers. I hear the desert in the wind that cannot wait, and every Sirocco season memory stirs. The fishermen who knew her father still say her name. They bring me news across the water like a gift. The necklace broke one autumn night, the beads like flame scattered on the floor where love once lifted. Habibi, I have learned to live inside a song. The word itself a vessel crossing seas. The Sirocco brings the sand to where the waves belong, and I am just a shoreline on my knees. I sailed to Tunis once on a merchant ship from Crete. The Medina swallowed me in its labyrinthine heat. I asked the elders at the mosque if they recalled a face, and an old man said the wind had taken her to a kinder place. The Sirocco howled across the Gulf of Gabes that night, and I understood that distance is a kind of permanent light. Habibi, some loves are not for holding in a room. They are for carrying like a desert rose in bloom. Sirocco wind, carry me across the water. Sirocco wind, tell her I am waiting still. The sea divides, but the heart has no border. Habibi, the fire travels where it will. The wind lays down its burden on the stone and the sea. Valletta sleeps beneath the calm and cooling sky. I feel her amber beats still burn inside of me. Habibi, the Sirocco never really says goodbye. It only breathes and passes by.
In the gardens of Alhambra, water speaks in stone. The fountains whisper what the sultans dare not say. Granada burns beneath a sun that reigns alone, and I have loved you since the Nasrid's final day. I found her in the general life among the roses,
The myrtle hedge is taller than her gentle frame. A century of tourists struck their practiced poses, but she moved like the fountain, knew her secret name. The Moorish arches framed her like a living tile. The lions in the courtyard seemed to bow their heads. Mi Sultana, she said, stay with me a while. The water in the channels remembers what it wets. Her hair was darker as the Albayzin at midnight. Her skin held light like the Vegas fertile plain. The jasmine climbed the walls to catch her answer right. When I confessed my heart could not its purpose fade. In the gardens of Alhambra, where the waters never cease, the Fuente sings the song of what was lost and what is peace. Granada keeps her lovers in the shadow of the walls. Mi Sultana, my Sultana, the heart within me calls. We walked the Sacramonte as the gypsy guitars played. The caves along the hillside glowed with candle prayer. The snow upon the Sierra Nevada slowly frayed, and every flamenco note was a lover's dare. The Alcaiceria merchants sold us silk and spice. She bargained in a language older than Castile. Mi Sultana, I would pay the highest price for one more afternoon to watch her kneeling still. The Puerta del Vino framed the setting sun. The roses in the partil reflected in the pool. She told me that her heart had never been truly won, and I was just a pilgrim playing love's fool. In the gardens of Alhambra, where the waters never cease, the Fuente sings the song of what was lost and what is peace. Granada keeps her lovers in the shadow of the walls. Mi Sultana, my Sultana, the heart within me calls. She vanished with the tour bus to the coastal plain. I stayed behind to haunt the Nazareth paradise. The fountains murmured consolation and refrain. The cypress trees stood sentinel to my device. Mi Sultana, the Alhambra teaches men to lose. The Moors themselves surrendered what they could not keep. The water flows through every channel it must choose. The garden is most beautiful when sorrow's deep. I wrote her name in Arabic upon a card and left it where the Comaris Tower throws its shade. The jasmine nodded gently in the courtyard yard. Granada holds the lovers that her kingdom made. I dreamt the Alhambra was burning in the Moorish night, and Boabdil's mother
spoke to me in grief. She said, my son would at the mountain pass for his lost right, but you weep for a woman, which is the shorter grief. I woke to find the fountains still were running clear. Mi Sultana, the water does not judge what men hold dear. The Nasrid poets carve their longing into walls, the same longing that a modern man recalls. In the gardens of Alhambra, where the waters never cease, the Fuente sings the song of what was lost and what is peace. Granada keeps her lovers in the shadow of the walls. Mi Sultana, my Sultana, the heart within me calls. The last gate closes, the last visitor departs. The fountains run for no one in the settling dark. Mi Sultana, wherever you have carried your own heart, the gardens of Alhambra hold a fading spark. Jasmine and water, jasmine and watermark, the hour when love became a monarch's final arc.
In Basharshir, the coppersmiths are hammering the dawn. The minarets and church bells trade the early air. A singer in the courtyard tunes his sevda and is drawn. Dusho moja, love is heavier than prayer. I learned the sevda linke from my grandfather's throat, when Sarajevo was a city stitched with song. The Miljacka River carried every aching note. The pigeons on the Sebil knew where they belong. The Ottoman bazaars still smell of bread and rolls. The Austro-Hungarian facades still catch the light. Jarane, in this city, every stranger knows that love and melancholy share the same long night. She worked the bakery on the corner by the mosque. Her hands were dusted with the flower of the day. We spoke in glances that no language could emboss, and Sevda took the ordinary things away. Sing for Sarajevo, sing the Sevda true. The heart that loves the deepest is the heart that breaks in two. Dusho moja, the muezzin calls the faithful to their knees, but love is the oldest prayer among the minarets and trees. The war arrived like winter in the mountain pass. The bread lines formed, the snipers took the street. She whispered through the cellar dark, all things will pass. The Sevda gives us what no army can defeat.
I sang for her the songs my grandfather knew, while mortars shook the centuries from the stone. Jarane, when the fear was more than I could rule, she held my voice as though it were her only home. The tunnel under Butmir was our thread of light. The world outside had forgotten how to care, but in the dark beneath the airport in the night, I swore I'd build a world for us out there. Sing for Sarajevo, sing the Sevda true. The heart that loves the deepest is the heart that breaks in two. Dusha moja, the muezzin calls the faithful to their knees, but love is the oldest prayer among the minarets and trees. The siege was lifted, spring returned with timid grace. The bakery reopened near the mosque's western gate. I searched the faces in the Bashchashia marketplace. Dusha moja, I understood the word for fate. Her family had fled to Ljubljana, far away. The flower on her apron was a different town. The Sevda singers in the courtyard still will play, and I still bow my head when the muezzin's voice comes down. The bridges over Miljacka all were built anew. The bullet scars remain on buildings like tattoos. Jarane, every Sarajevo knows the truth. The deepest love is one you did not get to choose. I heard she married well, a doctor in the northern land. I heard she sometimes hums the Sevda melodies we planned. Dusha moja, the city heals in ways that men cannot. A minaret and steeple pointing to the same clean plot. The beggars by the Sebil still ask for bread and smoke, and I still sing the songs my grandfather once spoke. Jarane, some loves are not for holding in the light. They are for singing in the courtyard of the night. Sing for Sarajevo, sing the Sevda true. The heart that loves the deepest is the heart that breaks in two. Dusha moja, the muezzin calls the faithful to their knees, but love is the oldest prayer among the minarets and trees. In Bashchashia, the coppersmiths are hammering the dawn. The minarets and church bells trade the early air. A singer in the courtyard tunes his sevda and is drum. Dusha moja, love is heavier than prayer. I learned the sevda.
The lamp is full tonight, my love. I write what the storm cannot erase. The wick is trimmed, the oil is burning slow. This granite tower holds what the sea won't know. I pace the spiral stairs 100 times a day, each step a prayer that drifts your way. The barometer is falling, glass is cracked with age, and I've filled another letter, another lonely page. They stack up in the locker with the salt-stained charts, undelivered confessions from a man apart. The supply boat comes on Thursdays, if the swell allows, but no word from the mainland, no whisper of your vows. I polish the great lens until it blinds the gulls, while 30 miles of water keep our longing full. I am the last lighthouse keeper on this stone, sending light across the channel where you sleep alone. Every sweep of the beam is a heartbeat, I confess, to the woman on the mainland in a cotton dress. Let the nor'easter howl, let the January rain try to wash my name from your memory in vain. For as long as this tower stands against the spray, my light will find your window at the close of day. Remember when you stood here on the observation deck, your hair a wild flag, your arms around my neck. You said the sea looked angry, but the lantern made you calm. I traced your lips and memorized your palm. That was April, now it's winter, and the gale is throwing stones. The radio crackles static, I can hear the old buoy moan. I talk back to the weather broadcast just to hear a voice, and wonder if a lighthouse keeper ever had a choice between the service and the solitude, the calling and the cost, between the woman that he loves and everything he's lost. I am the last lighthouse keeper on this stone, sending light across the channel where you sleep alone. Every sweep of the beam is a heartbeat, I confess, to the woman on the mainland in a cotton dress. Let the nor'easter howl, let the January rain try to wash my name from your memory in vain. For as long as this tower stands against the spray, my light will find your window
at the close of day. The foghorn sounds at midnight, a lament to the deep. I wonder if the mermaids ever learn to weep. I carved your name into the doorframe with my pocket knife, beside the generations who also miss their wife. There's Hanson back in 48 and Mickelson in 64, lighthouse men who loved a woman on a distant shore. And I've joined their lonely brotherhood, their silent company. Another keeper building bonfires for the absentee. The lamp oil smells of kerosene and something close to hope. I coil the ropes and tie them in a matrimonial rope. And if the storm should take this tower down into the foam, no, I died with your face eastward, pointing myself home. I requested transfer back to shore 12 times or more. But who would man this light, my love? Who'd anchor this dark door? The ships need me, the fishermen, the tankers in the lane. So I pour my years into the lamp and burn against the rain. One day they'll automate the beam with circuits and with wire, and I'll come walking up your road with nothing but my fire. I am the last lighthouse keeper on this stone, sending light across the channel where you sleep alone. Every sweep of the beam is a heartbeat, I confess, to the woman on the mainland in a cotton dress.